Hey, what's up? I met up with a friend Sunday, and apparently he didn't know who Cthulhu was. And apparently, everyone I knows only knows who Cthulhu is because I talk about Cthulhu a lot. Which is weird because he was a major character in one of my more popular series. Before I took that, week long hiatus to make the tier list, it was definitely a week long. I had a lot of significant stuff, but a lot of the channels privated. I will bring it back eventually. Also, the guy I met up with, he wanted me to bring some stuff back, which I will do eventually if you're one of the few who's been around since before I made the tier list. A week before I made the tier list, that's when all my videos came out. Yeah, it was definitely a week. Yeah, I took a small hiatus to make the tier list. Met up with a guy who I knew before that. Point is, he doesn't know who Cthulhu is. No one I know who knows who Cthulhu is, except for the fact that I know who Cthulhu is and have a tendency to tell everyone else who Cthulhu is. Apparently, he also didn't know who the Hypnochonk was outside of the channel, which is that this guy apparently didn't know who this is, and he also didn't recognize his iconic catchphrase: "Consume batteries." So apparently I've just been talking about well-known fictional characters, except no one knows who they are, and I've just been talking about them without context because I never felt the need to point out who they are. So this video will be explaining Cthulhu. You know, that very popular culture character that everyone knows who Cthulhu is. What do you mean no one I know knows who Cthulhu is? Point is, this will explain Cthulhu, son of Nug, father of Shurash Ho, and this will explain many things about Cthulhu. Cthulhu is one of the old ones, unless he isn't. Cthulhu is either one of the old ones or a cousin of one of the old ones. Not quite one of the old ones. A little too young to be one of the old ones. So yeah, he either is one of the old ones or a cousin of the old ones, depending on who you ask or when you ask them. Cthulhu has been around on Earth, according to the writings of H.P. Lovecraft, since the Paleozoic. Yeah, apparently the Paleozoic. And, he was around before the Paleozoic. That's just when it came to Earth. He has, a lot of kids, apparently. Had them on other planets. But, as I said, only one on Earth that's known to me. Or just... Right, so, Cthulhu. He has kids on other planets. Presumably, they stay on those other planets because Cthulhu's been on the Earth since Paleozoic. Only has one kid, and I assume that's the kid he had on Earth. Unless he just decided to become a monk when he came to Earth. I guess he's a priest, so maybe. But yeah, Shurasho. Pretty sure he's from Earth. Who's the mother? Also, maybe Cthulhu. To summarize, even though Cthulhu, yes, he will stick around for the entire video. I like this blush. I made this blush. Based on, Hypnochonk, popular He comes from a really well-known cartoon. Or at least I would have thought it was really well-known. But, I made this, but, he's from a cartoon. Apparently no one knows him or recognizes his fucking iconic catchphrase, consume batteries. It's iconic. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, parents did not like their kids watching the show. Apparently one guy, consumed batteries. That's bad for your health, don't do that. Yeah, so if you can find any evidence of this show, congratulations, I haven't been able to find it anywhere. Back to Cthulhu. H.P. Lovecraft only ever referred to Cthulhu by male pronouns, so members of his friend circle, or considering it was H.P. Lovecraft, people he knew in his social circle, referred to it both as she and it. I believe one person referred to it as he or it or she, or he or she or it. So, Cthulhu. Male, unless you don't want him to be. It's Cthulhu, no one's going to argue with him. It's Cthulhu, dude. Cthulhu lives in a city I'm fairly sure it's pronounced Relay. Cthulhu also lives in Relay, or lives? That is not dead which eternal lies, and with strange eons, even death may die. Cthulhu lies in a death-like coma, along with the Starspawn, which might also be children of Cthulhu, but H.P. Lovecraft never said they were, in relay. When the stars are right, they will rise again. So, in some way, the stars affect Cthulhu. How so? When the stars are right, they roam the universe. When the stars are wrong, they cannot live. But neither can he truly die. It is implied that the Starspawn, lying in their deathless slumber, is the work of Cthulhu's magic. But I'm pretty sure Cthulhu can never die, regardless of whether he uses his evil spells to do so. Cthulhu cannot truly die. Cthulhu will never truly die. Cthulhu simply is. But apparently that much power does not warrant him being one of the old things. One of the old ones. Yeah, it's one of the old ones. I'm confusing with the elder things. Old ones can refer to like 3 different things, 2 of which have connections to Cthulhu. So if you're wondering why I don't understand them, it's because no one understands them. And you definitely don't. But I'm hoping you can, get some grasp of Cthulhu. I talk good. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to interrupt?
Yeah.
You got something to say? Well, say it.
I mean, you could fight Cthulhu in your dreams, but not really.
No, you can't.
You kind of
He'd
control.
devour you in your dreams. Dreams is where he's strongest.
Yeah.
Now, in the physical plane, Cthulhu is the size of a mountain. I'm unclear what a mountain means, but, it's from a book, so it's not like they, took a ruler out. Like, Cthulhu, can you, stand up straight so I can measure you? So mountain feels like a fitting measurement. Small mountain, big mountain, medium-sized mountain, mountain. How big? Don't know. But he's not dead, because he can never die, but he does live in a dreamless slumber. In the book Call of Cthulhu, he's awakened from his ancient slumber by accident. Thousands of years of trying to do it on purpose, and some idiot does it on purpose. I might have just said on purpose twice. The first on purpose was meant to be an accident. By on accident. No, wait. You idiot didn't phrase, I froze. So yeah, thousands of years of trying to bring him back on purpose. Some idiots do it by accident. Then Cthulhu rises, the size of a mountain. He's then defeated by a ship being run into him, causing him to burst into a cloud. I believe the cloud is then seen reforming, though no one particularly wants to look back, because,
I'm pretty sure Cthulhu causes madness.
Yes, no, to look upon Cthulhu is to go mad. Though several other characters also die of fright upon viewing him. He is often described as having an octopus-like head, dragon-esque wings, and a humanoid-esque body structure. Though, of course, it's being this...
1 more minute.
Huh?
1 more minute.
Oh, we almost done. Shoot, well, I guess we're on a time limit. What haven't I said, or what have I said?
What are the Starspawn? What are the Starspawn?
The Starspawn. The Starspawn are from space, and they follow Cthulhu, as in physically follow Cthulhu, but most likely also religiously follow Cthulhu, as Cthulhu is known as the priest of the Old Ones, because as I previously stated, he is only sometimes considered one of the Old Ones. And he is the priest, basically the in-between, of the humans and the Old Ones. He speaks to the Old Ones and tells what they say to humans. When he rises, he shall bring about chaos and death and screaming. This is believed by his worshippers to be a good thing. Anything else? You got any questions?
No, I don't think so. Bit sleepy though.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, this video is somewhat of a rush, as our cameraman is a little sleepy EP. A little sleepy as an EP.
I'm a little sleepy. No, I did the
In
voice out.
Cthulhu.